20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
আফি ম্যাঙ্গো তাক লাগানো অফার 250 মিলি আফি ম্যাঙ্গো 20 টাকা, 500 মিলি 35 টাকা এবং 1 লিটার আফি ম্যাঙ্গো এখন 65 টাকা। এই অফার সীমিত সময়ের জন্য।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি আমরা, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
যাও তোমার 3টি ইচ্ছা। ওকে দাঁড়ালাম, বাকি দুটা
আমার 3টে ইচ্ছা দাও। আগে স্ন্যাপক্রাউড, যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো জায়গায় দেশের সবচেয়ে বেশি সংখ্যক ব্যাংক থেকে নিমেষে টাকা বিকাশে, আর প্রথমবার অ্যাড মানিতে 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক ও 100 টাকার ডিসকাউন্ট কুপন ফ্রি।
daily back-to-back wickets. Rajshahi, one more wicket from here. So far, Pakistani made 2. Saves 1. Came on the outside edge of it, good guy for a single. Talking about good guys, they've been an experienced game later.
The first ball that he faced was in the air for a while. He was early into that shot.
Oh yes! Back on it!
Worked it on the onside. A successful over from Arafat Sani. 2 and a wicket, 58 for 1.
From Nestle.
Friends and family are at that day. Always a Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে। Coca-Cola.
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাল সোনার বাংলা গড়ার।
পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার।
সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি
বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
দুর্বার দুর্জয়
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের।
But it's really going to be about 5-4-3, I think. We're going to be fighting to try and get into that 4th position. Fortune Barasal, they've only got just the 1 win with 2 points. Minister Group Rajshahi, they don't want to make this their 4th loss. Otherwise, they bring Fortune Barasal into the picture. Dhaka Khulna, 6 points apiece.
And Gemcon Khulna so far. First match, they won by 4 wickets courtesy of that Ariful's 4-6 in the final over. And then they lost against Rajshahi by 6 wickets. Again, they lost by 9 wickets against Chattogram and then managed to come back well. 2 consecutive wins against Dhaka and Borishal. In the points table, after Beximco Dhaka won the game today, things getting interesting now.
Yeah, especially because they're going to play Chattogram and Dhaka in their final 2 games. There's not a total foregone conclusion. Ghazi Group, Chattogram, they're playing very good cricket. It's just quiet. That wicket just has quietened down this what looked like a brutal onslaught onto the bowlers. And that's what it does, just creates a little bit of a dip in the run chase. Run rate was in control, but now sort of starts creeping up.
And that's the only wicket so far fell. Zakir Hassan tried to cut loose and pulled it straight to the man at mid-wicket. Nazmul Hossain Shanto made no mistake, an easy catch. It was always coming. It's been a quiet time over the past 2 overs and so. The shot was always on.
Umpire says that's one for the over, that's not a wide. Really went short on that case, Reza. Not the tallest of bowlers. Oh my. And Jarul Islam is quite a tall individual, so he's done well to get over his head. But he didn't think it was a wide. That's nicely worked. That's great timing. Really good. Gets into a good position, times the ball, and the outfield does the rest. IPDC 4. 6 off the over, it's 64 for 1.
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাল সোনার বাংলা গড়ার।
পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার। সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি
বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের পথে জেমকন খুলনা, জেমকন গ্রুপ।
ফ্রেন্ডশিপের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল চেইন রিঅ্যাকশন কোনো অ্যানালাইসিস দিয়ে জাজ করা যাবে না ব্রো। এসব শুধু বন্ধু থাকলেই পসিবল। এয়ারটেল বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক।
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই। ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
The warm. Khulna warm. 9 wickets in hand. They need 82 and 60 now. Imrul Kais is the new batsman in. Joel Islam from the other end is playing beautifully. A bit quicker. And he's picked up the gap. Poor delivery from Arafat Sani. Gets the treatment. It's an IPDC boundary. Good evening, Shahriar Nafees.
Good evening, Atharbhai. And the ball gets what it deserves. Shot, leg side. Imrul pulls it to perfection. That will get him going. Imrul needed that. Khulna needed that.
It's a poor delivery. They just picked up the wicket in the previous. Don't really want to release the pressure. We've got some strong batters to come in next.
Yeah.
That well was much better. Lovely delivery from Arafat Sani after being hit for a boundary in the previous delivery. Mahmudullah, Shakib Al Hassan, still there, yet to come. Picked up, and that is a wonderful, wonderful shot to pick a second IPDC boundary, just opening the face of the bat and hitting over the top of the cover fielder. What a lovely touch that is from Imrul Kais.
That is class. That is delightful. Well flighted. Imrul makes some room, hits it over cover, goes to the boundary. What a shot. Brilliant batting. Brilliant batting.
You don't want to see him getting carried away because he's already picked up 2 boundaries in this over. Better. Good cricket. Get the non-striker on strike, who's been batting beautifully. Joel Islam, 42 of 37. Last ball of the previous over, lovely touch. Just opening the face of the bat and making sure that he creates that gap. There was a man, wideish third man. Played it beautifully. This time they'll pick up a single. The captain was not happy on that occasion. There you go.
He wanted the bowler to bowl wicket to wicket. I was downstairs and asked him about how the tournament has gone, and he was not happy. He said, like, I was trying too many things. I was just hitting early, but today he found his form, he found his touch. Yes, 74-1.
ভাবি আজকে কিন্তু 3টায়।
তোর আমি এতবার কইছি আমি তোর ভালোবাসি, তারপর আমার এত বড় সর্বনাশ কি লিখে করতেছস তুই?
মানে
তোর না তোর বসে এত যাই কি লিখা মনে করছস বুঝি না আমি?
ও যায়, কারণ তোর তো বেসিকটাই নাই। আরে দোস্ত তোর মনের অবস্থা তো তোর বাসার টিভির মতোই ঝাপসা। এই দেখ আকাশ বেসিক, ভাবি এই জন্যই আসে।
এত ঝকঝকা আজকাই কিনুম।
ঘরের বেসিক ঠিক রাখতে নিয়ে আসুন আকাশ বেসিক মাত্র ৩,৯৯৯ টাকায়। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার।
Well, he's trying to hit that out of the ground. He's finding the fielder. No, just getting or rather getting dropped in front of that fielder. I think it's Ronnie Talukdar. Got away with that.
His heart might be on his mouth. He tried to hit 6 over mid-on, mistimed it, and the ball just fell short of the fielder.
It was an Ismail Islam. Mentioned Ronnie Talukdar. Fell well short. Short one. Pulled away straight to Arafat Sani and only be a single. They're thinking to take some chances here. Both these batsmen. Required run rate is 8. They go in just under 7 runs in an over. He's picked up 6 boundaries already. Johul Islam. There's a cracking shot of the back foot. He's done that couple of times. Just left it over the keeper. Well, once it was in the slot, he hit that straight down to mid-wicket for a big 6. Some lovely touch. It certainly looks to be in good touch. Once again, up in the air. This time it's been taken. It is Ronnie Talukdar. Very good catch in the end. Farhad Raza does the trick.
He got away with one. The first ball of the over, he almost got himself out in long on, but now he shuffled, he swept, but the timing was not good on the occasion. And Ronnie Talukdar comes, shows good basic, takes an easy catch, and Farhad is delighted. Rajshahi needed that. Johul Islam Ami goes out for 43, 76 for 2.
ভাবি আজকে কিন্তু 3টায়।
তোর আমি এতবার কইছি আমি তোর ভালোবাসি, তারপর আমার এত বড় সর্বনাশ কি লিখে করতেছস তুই?
মানে
জোর না তোর বসে এত যাই কি লিখা মনে করছস বুঝি না আমি?
ও যায়, কারণ তোর তো বেসিকটাই নাই। আরে দোস্ত, তোর মনের অবস্থা তো তোর বাসার টিভির মতোই ঝাপসা। এই দেখ আকাশ বেসিক, ভাবি এই জন্যই আসে।
এত ঝকঝকা আজকাই কিনুম।
ঘরের বেসিক ঠিক রাখতে নিয়ে আসুন আকাশ বেসিক মাত্র ৩,৯৯৯ টাকায়। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার নতুন দুনিয়ায়।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
Imrul Qais is on strike. Again a pickup shot. He's played that beautifully. On to the legs, and it's an IPDC boundary. Poor delivery after picking up a wicket.
Imrul has decided to go on. Just had 1 wicket before the ball, and then the ball was on the leg side and he flicked it. And he found the placement. He's not stopping himself, Imrul.
If the ball is there to be hit, he's going to take him on. This time he picks up a single. And Russia needs to find ways to create pressure. They have a new batsman in that they've got to apply a little bit more pressure. Have a look at that wicket of Johul Islam. Easy, too easy for Ronnie T to pick up the catch. And immediately released the pressure by bowling down the leg side to Imrul Qais for a boundary. Have a look at that stats. 1950s, more than 5,000 runs. Hasn't had a good time with the bat in this tournament so far, Shakib Al Hasan. They'll be looking to get back in some sort of form with the bat. So very crucial, because now getting down to the business end of the tournament. 8.
Yes! আজকে আমি খাবো ঝাল ঝাল চিকেন ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি ওয়ান, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি এক টম ইয়াম, সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন কি যে মজা ইয়াম।
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদে প্রতিদিন।
ভাগ্যিস ম্যাগি ছিল। From Nestle.
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক। বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ, পানি, গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Comes down the wicket, easy. So he's dealing in singles. He's placed 2 deliveries and he's picked up 2. And if you're a fan of Shakib or anyone else, you can enjoy from the comfort of their homes through Ace Virtual Fan Zone. Keep an eye on your favorite player. Keep an eye on the Tiger, your favorite team. 17 of 11, strike rate of 154 for Imrul Kais. He's been very good tonight. Already 3 boundaries in the back for him.
No, Mehdi, good boy.
You don't want to apply any unnecessary pressure onto yourself. Yes, it's been a good start. You just keep doing the basics.
Straight away off spinner to both the left-handers. It doesn't matter how good player you are. Sometimes you put a lot of pressure on yourself. The pressure of performance, the pressure of expectations. Shakib came back to cricket after a year. So he must be thinking, I need to go on, I need to show myself. And sometimes you put too much pressure on yourself and you cannot deliver. You should take it easy, take some time and it will come.
He's trying to pierce the gap on the offside, Imrul Kais. There is a long off and a man in deep cover, but there's a big gap if you look at the square of the wicket on the offside. Short third and point inside the circle, so anything going away from those fielders will be a boundary. Oh, that's a quicker delivery. Oh, I thought it was a little bit fuller to be on the back foot, should have been on the front foot.
But Mahadi has been spot on. He didn't give any room to the batsman. That's why Imrul just trying to back up a bit and trying to play towards the offside. He has been stump to stump, very accurate.
It's a brilliant over. They're pushing for the second. I don't think it's there. Just the two.
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাল সোনার বাংলা গড়ার।
পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার। সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি
বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের পথে জেমকন খুলনা, জেমকন গ্রুপ।
জানাও তোমার 3টি ইচ্ছা।
দাঁড়াও।
ওকে, দাঁড়ালাম। বাকি 2টা
স্প্রাইট।
শেষ ইচ্ছা।
আবার 3টে ইচ্ছা দাও।
স্প্রাইট, আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও।
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও দিস, 20 টাকা কিন্তু।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
প্রতারক কেটে দিলাম। বিকাশের গোপন তথ্য চাইলে কল কেটে দিন।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
Maxwell Bowley bowls with good pace, Mukidul.
Yeah, a guy from Rangpur, tall, fit, strong, loves to bowl fast. And he has been bowling with decent pace in this tournament. So far brilliant with the economy, 4.29, 1.1 overs, only 5 runs.
Yeah, he's picked up 9 wickets so far, so he's the right at the top of the table in terms of from his team in terms of wickets. That's flicked away. He'll find a fielder. But he's been expensive. His economy has been expensive. He's gone at 9.15 in an over, Mukhidul Islam. But he's a wicket taker. I mean, that's the reason why he's been called upon now. Even if he goes for few runs, Nazmul Hussain Shantuk believes that he can deliver the goods and pick up a wicket here. So very important.
Him using the crease, moving away and fix that. Yes, Mukhidul always wants to pick wickets, and that's why sometimes he can be a bit expensive.
Well, he's tried to hit that out of the ground. The fielder getting underneath it. Oh my God. Mohammad Saifuddin has grasped it.
If it was another day, Saifuddin could have caught it, but because he has been out of action for such a long time, that was a skier that went almost to the moon. A top edge. When he started running, he was in trouble and he just couldn't put hand to the ball. It can be a costly miss. It can be costly.
That's what he was asked to do, pick up a wicket. He created the chances, but it was not taken by Mohammad Saifuddin. He did go into a good position early on, but went too far away. That's rubbing salt onto the wound. That's gone for an IPDC sixer. Top shot from Imrul Kais.
That is Imrul Kais' trademark. He loves to hit there. The ball was short enough. All Imrul did uses his wrist and at a huge swing for a huge six.
Nearly picked up his wicket in, but then Imrul Kais picked that ball and hit it way far back for a big six. 10 already in this over. It's all happening in this over. Oh, it's close. It's very close. Give it. What an over this is turning out to be. I reckon he was plumb in front. They're still having a bit of a chat between the two batsmen. Shakib having a word with Imrul Kais. Are they going to go for the review? Don't think so. He walked, finally. And after seeing him getting dropped and after being hit for a six, Mukhidul picks up a wicket. And that too of Imrul Kais.
What's happening? The umpire is taking the no ball, and it is clear. The ball was fast. The ball was in the stumps. Imrul Kais shuffles across, misses it completely, and it's plumb. It's as dead as dodo. That's the confirmation, and he is happy. In everything happening in this over. A six, a drop catch, and now an LBW. Imrul Kais goes for 27, 94 for 3.
Excuse me, home loan?
আপনার হাইট
বিপি কত?
আমার নাম
খালু আছে?
এই বয়সেই বাড়ি কি ব্যাপার বলেন
Welcome to IPDC.
কি লাগবে?
Just a sign.
No patch. Simple এক পাতায় IPDC home loan. Para minimum, benefit maximum.
From Nestle.
অনলাইনে আকাশ বেসিক সংযোগের সাথে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড প্যাক কিনে পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলেই 300 টাকা ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক।
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক। বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ পানি।
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Very graceful to start with a lovely touch to the IPTC boundary. 14 in that over. After 14, Khulna 98 for 3.
খিদে কি যে ভাই কখন যে লাগে সময়ের জ্ঞান নাই যখন তখন জাগে খিদে খিদে যখন লাগে বসে না মন কোনো কাজে পড়াশোনা ভাল লাগে না যখন আসে খিদে সমাধানও আছে সহজ এখন হাতের কাছে বসুন্ধরা ম্যাকারনি খিদে যখন
তিনটি ভিন্ন শেপে দারুণ মজার বসুন্ধরা ম্যাকারনি খিদে যখন তখনই। From Nestle.
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ পানি গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন।
কলেজ নড়লে ক্লাস করবি কেমনে?
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি আমরা, গ্রামীণ ফোন।
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই, ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
That they get into some sort of position where they start to feel that they can defend the total. Starts with a short delivery, good bounce on to Mehdi. Oh, and then direct hit would have been close. We'll just have to have another look.
That was close. Shakib ran and it would have been very interesting if it was a direct throw. Good backing up by the fielder. Suddenly, if it was out, Shakib was struggling. Not by big margin, but it doesn't matter.
Very close indeed. Got a good bounce when he collected that, Mehdi Hassan, but missed the stump. Right, it was Imrul, guys. He just walked across and missed a straight one. That's a poor shot. He already had hit a 6 and a 4 previously in this over. I was dead right, plumb in front. Dealing in singles. That's how you create pressure. He's got done very good experience. Mohammad Saifuddin with that single, the 100 comes up.
The 50s are almost identical. 43 for the first, 44 for the second. Plenty of experience in the middle, Shakib and Mahmudullah. They have done it so many times for Bangladesh, for the club side, for in DPL.
Bowden knocks him over. Trademark celebration for Mohammad Saifuddin. Is that the turning point? You beauty, Mohammad Saifuddin.
That was so easy. That was a knuckleball. That was a knuckleball on the off stump. All Shakib did, he went bit back and just chopped it into the stump. Once again, Shakib goes cheaply. He is just having a nightmare of a tournament with the bat. Shakib goes for 4, 100 for 4.
জানাও তোমার তিনটি ইচ্ছা। দাঁড়াও। ওকে দাঁড়ালাম, বাকি দুটা
স্প্রাইট। শেষ ইচ্ছা, আবার তিনটে ইচ্ছা দাও।
স্প্রাইট, আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও।
দোস্ত কই?
আসবো না রে।
কেন?
বুঝবি না।
এক মিনিট। বুঝবো না মানে? খুলে বল।
এয়ারটেলে কথা বলো মন খুলে। 28 টাকায় 45 মিনিট ও 48 টাকায় 80 মিনিট।
আসতেছি।
এয়ারটেল।
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাল সোনার বাংলা গড়ার।
পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার। সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের পথে জেমকন খুলনা, জেমকন গ্রুপ।
যে কোনো সময়
A couple of quick wickets. Interesting, especially the way he bowled that delivery. You mentioned about the middle ball, just didn't come, didn't read it at all. Looked out of sorts. Really didn't know what he was trying to do there. Probably just trying to guide it towards the third man area. Gets an inside edge, and look at the trademark celebrations from Mohammad Saifuddin. That is a big wicket, big wicket.
That's his first wicket in this tournament. He's playing his first match.
With that single, he'll pick up a single. He'll keep the strike. Very good over from Mohammad Saifuddin. 1 or 2 for 4.
Yes, আজকে আমার দিন। আজকে আমি খাবো অনেক অনেক চিকেন ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি ওয়ান, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি এক টমিয়াম, সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন।
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদে প্রতিদিন।
ভাগ্যিস ম্যাগি ছিল। From Nestle.
যে কোনো সময়
যে কোনো জায়গায়
দেশের সবচেয়ে বেশি সংখ্যক ব্যাংক থেকে নিমেষে টাকা আনুন বিকাশে। আর প্রথমবার অ্যাড মানিতে 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক ও 100 টাকার ডিসকাউন্ট কুপন ফ্রি।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে।
And it's up to Shamim and Mahmudullah. It is believed that it's easier to chase in the second innings. Times it can become slightly tricky and difficult. They're not consistent and up to the challenge. Keep the mask on. The Bashundara mask on your face. Protect yourself. Come on. 44 of 28. Mahmudullah, again, as a captain head, knows exactly the importance of making sure he stays on the wicket and making sure the scoreboard moves briskly.
Mahmudullah, get on with it. Let's do it in 18 overs. Let's get a healthy run rate.
I'll add another one to it. They will get a bonus point if they can do it in 18. How good is that? I thought of giving a target even to the Khulna team before the start of the 20 overs.
43 from 27. Why not? I think the batting conditions are fairly okay. It's not the wicket is not misbehaving. It's more about the mentality of the player, maybe trying to take the game deep all the time, or allowing themselves to maybe target a specific bowler. The tempo has been a bit up and down. It hasn't been quite consistent. I have to give it to Ministry Group Rajshahi and their bowlers. They haven't just rolled over. They haven't just allowed Khulna to have it their way.
That Tapesh should get a boundary. Yes, it does. IPDC boundary. And a welcome one too.
Yeah, get on with it. Bit of width, throws the hands. The speed of the hands is what really gets the ball to the boundary here. Elevation is there, obviously a good chunk of wood, but the hands, you see how quickly they go through that hitting zone. Oh, touch of the gloves.
132 Ks was that delivery from Mohidul. He is offering pace. If he starts offering width, just like he did in the previous delivery, it's going to be easy pickings. It's a free hit.
The square boundaries at the stadium are not too big. Oh, that might just be called a no ball. Have to wait and see at the leg umpire. Yet no indication. That was a full ball.
37 from 25. A required run rate of 8.88 recur. So that's 2 boundaries and over. And a target 12 over. Does he find the edge? Oh, given! What's that?
Very interesting. It should go up for a review. It has, I think. Mahmudullah just giving a confirmation to Shamim that yes, he can refer it.
Is this an edge? Did it bounce through? Did it carry LBW? We'll soon find out.
There's a cross-seam delivery. Oh, the wicket-keeper and the bowler went up in unison.
He is not the tallest of individuals, so he's on his toes there. He's outside of his crease. It hits him well above the roll of the pad. And just confirmation there, ultra edge. You can see a bit of a spike, but I think that's because there's contact with the thigh pad and the pad. So it's going to be all about ball tracking. Quickly.
Not out.
I'm with you there.
I'm surprised actually, the very fact that what was the decision, because I just felt, I might be wrong, but just felt that it bounced on the way to the keeper. So that couldn't have been the reason for the dismissal. That's why straight away Shamim looked at his captain and said, go ahead for the review.
Ball tracking is still preparing.
I like the way they're all standing, looking, waiting at the
pitching line, the impacting line.
Might be very dangerous. It's
Wicket umpire's call.
That's unfortunate for
Still with
Shamim.
your original decision.
There has been a bit of a height on that.
It's out.
But the umpire call stays, and as a result, Shamim will need to take a walk back.
It literally looks as if it skims the very top of the bail, but because the umpire has given it out, it remains with the umpire. So a closer look at it, in line, impact in line, and just slipping the bails. Look at that, minute. That's confirmation. Shamim gone for 7, 109 for 5.
আমগো ঘামের দাম শুধু মিনা বাজারই বোঝে।
মিনা বাজার জীবনে আনে সজীবতা প্রতিদিন।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডাবল বোনাস। প্রথমবার অ্যাপে লগ ইন করলেই 25 টাকা বোনাস, তারপর প্রথম 25 টাকা রিচার্জে আরো 50 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। এখনই বিকাশ অ্যাপে লগ ইন করে মোবাইল রিচার্জ করুন।
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও দিস, 20 টাকা কিন্তু।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
ভীষণ কুড়মুড়ে গোলমার্ক পপস বিস্কুট, একটু জায়গা বুঝে খান।
যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো জায়গায় ব্যাংক থেকে বিকাশে অ্যাড মানি করুন কোনো খরচ ছাড়াই। দেশের সবচেয়ে বেশি সংখ্যক ব্যাংক থেকে নিমেষে টাকা আনুন বিকাশে।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই, ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
আসল ফলের পিওরিটি এখন আগের চেয়েও আকর্ষণীয় মূল্যে। 250 মিলি ফ্রুটিকা 20 টাকা, 500 মিলি 35 টাকা এবং 1 লিটার ফ্রুটিকা এখন 65 টাকা। ফ্রুটিকা একটু বেশি পিওর।
পরিবেশটা সুন্দর না?
শুধু আমার খেলাটা ঝিরছে।
এই যে
এখানেও আকাশ।
আকাশ কি শুধু তোমার ঢাকার? আকাশ সবার।
বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো জায়গায় একই কোয়ালিটির ঝকঝকে ছবি আকাশ স্ট্যান্ডার্ডে মাসে মাত্র 399 টাকা। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার নতুন দুনিয়ায়।
প্রতারক কেটে দিলাম। বিকাশের গোপন তথ্য চাইলে কল কেটে দিন।
ফ্রেন্ডশিপের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল চেইন রিঅ্যাকশন কোনো অ্যানালাইসিস দিয়ে জাজ করা যাবে না ব্রো। এসব শুধু বন্ধু থাকলেই পসিবল। এয়ারটেল, বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক।
From Nestle, দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই দাও, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
He's been Shamim.
Yeah, Anjum, I'm not too. You know what? I think we both sat here and we thought to ourselves, this is a bit high. He's off the ground. 3 red lights and an umpire's call. Oh, and he's outside of the crease and they're elated. It's gone their way. The umpire giving it out. But that keeps them alive in the contest.
Somebody wonders. Game of cricket is very simple. See the ball, hit the ball. If it hits the timber, they walk back, and that's it. You're just looking at the previous dismissal. Yes, we use technology, but then that's exactly what was not happening.
Now, if he doesn't give that out, and the same optics are given to us, it stays with the umpires, not out.
I agree.
Something's got to change, surely.
I'll use the word improve.
Very good word. Very good word. I think I'll take my words back and I'll use yours. I think improve. I think because visually you see it, and so we all use our eyes for people that can see. So once you see it hitting the stumps or not hitting the stumps, generally you'll think not out or out.
Very lucky. There wasn't a fielder closer in. Squarish mid-wicket where the ball landed up. Hurrying on to the bat. We've got some fans cheering for their teams in the Ace virtual fan zone. Using the time that they can get sitting at home, and those who are actually in the ground are using the Bashundhara mask, keeping themselves protected. Tough times these.
I think it's just getting a little tight here for Gemcon Khulna, not getting it their way. 113 for 5 were Rajshahi and Khulna exactly at the same point. But I'll take you back to the 18th over, I think it was. In the air. Lands in no man's land. They do pick up a single. Fight over, 5 off it, 114 for 5.
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাল সোনার বাংলা গড়ার,
পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার। সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি
বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের পথে জেমকন খুলনা, জেমকন গ্রুপ।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
Deliveries. Captain's there in the center, Mohammedullah. He needs company. He needs someone along with him to making it a vengeful over, an expensive over for the Rajshahi team.
32 from 18. A very similar stage that both teams find themselves. But there's one guy that could have his say here, and that's Ariful. He's done it before. Needed 21 off the final over and got 24. So Gemcon Khulna will be thinking, well, if we do take it deep, we have someone out there that can do it and really find the long handle and the boundaries. Probability, cricket. It's a game of probabilities, isn't it?
In goal, played the one-off, better one over the experienced throw of Mohammedullah. Up, straight, high, tall enough. High PDC 6.
Yes, that keeps him on course. He looks at his back, but he's got a good piece of this. He set himself, and it's the arm ball. Lovely swing of the bat, exposes the stumps, so he can swing the bat, open the arc, and it goes a long way.
Is that land?
Well, this particular over in the Minister Group, Rajshahi's run-setting endeavour went for 10. So they're 3 runs away from that particular endeavour to just stay at par with the run chase. It's all about the 19th over that went for 22. So Minister Group Rajshahi just need to understand the next sort of 9 deliveries. If they can really hold it tight, they take it deep.
Full and straight this time, better. Didn't get the elevation that Ariful was looking for. It's going to be a much straighter delivery, even to Mohammedullah. It's going to be the same line that he'll be targeting. He's got protection in front that's both long off and long on. Goes slightly towards the mid-wicket. And the middle stump, he's got deep mid-wicket. Knows exactly where the ball's going to be, Mohammedullah. Times it. Has he found the gap? That's what he was looking for. Mohammedullah is very, very good at finding that. And Ariful has been excellent in ensuring that he goes back for the 2.
Yeah, that's very impressive running. Both in and out, yes, get a good piece of it. It's not going for a boundary, but as you say, look at Ariful. He's committed to the seconds. He's running to the danger end, and in the end makes it quite comfortably.
And that fumble just gave that extra split second to Ariful. Unchanged field. Wide-ish this time. Smart bowling after that 6 of the very first ball. He's come back well. Mehdi Hassan. 21 of 12. 125 for 5.
আমগো ঘামের দাম শুধু মিনা বাজারই বোঝে।
মিনা বাজার জীবনে আনে সজীবতা প্রতিদিন।
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক। বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ, পানি, গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন।
আরে রানি জলদি শুট কর। সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
Is slightly behind or just ensuring where the green is, trying to follow the green. Maybe cross it. Saifuddin comes back. It's got 1 over left. It's important to bowl the penultimate over. Santosh decided to go back to his trusted lieutenant, Saifuddin, 1 for 19.
Setting up for the knuckleball.
Third over was slightly expensive for Saifuddin. Slightly, he's bowling an economy of 6.32.
Wouldn't this be nice if it just got a little tight over here? 5 or 6 off this, leave maybe 14, 13 to the last over. We've seen a bit of excitement in the day, but this will add even more excitement. We haven't seen a super over yet, have we?
He's standing covering the stumps, Sariful. He's ready for the full ball. Prepared to go on the onside if needed. Third one was sent back, now it's asked to come in. Long offs going back out.
Bowling a lot of these deliveries, the knuckleball, but he's setting it up right at the top of his mark. He's giving the batsman a full view of it.
Lovely delivery, excellent. He was standing into his crease, covering the stumps, Ariful. And he's prompting his captain, his keeper, to take the review.
I asked the question off mic. It just looks so adjacent. It's almost the perfect Yorker. And they've gone upstairs.
It's a review for LBW. Players review for LBW. Yeah. Its original decision is not out.
They'll first just confirm whether it's a no ball or not.
It starts with
very, very good delivery from Saifuddin.
Just looked so adjacent.
It's fair delivery.
And one of the things that stands out here is obviously going for the Yorker, so it's deep in the crease. I think no issues there. Does he get back on it?
Yeah. It's very near to the bat. Please, can I have the ultra edge, please?
He'll give us a
yeah.
There's no bat involved. That's just
far,
a confirmation.
Far from bat. So give me the ball tracking, please.
In line of the stumps or
when
not,
you are
it
ready.
Just looks that his impact onto that pad has been in front of
ball
the middle and leg stump.
Please stand by there.
You don't lose much because the game's getting tight and you have a review, so why not use it? Take a chance, take an opportunity.
Absolutely fair. Can actually be a game changer here.
Ball tracking is coming.
Looking keenly waiting. They feel that they've
still
done enough damage for the TV umpire to give Ariful
still preparing, yeah.
Not the benefit of the doubt, but the decision is already given. His decision as not out, so that will remain as an umpire's call.
Yeah, it's got to be smashing into the stumps, doesn't it? Umpire's call will not help Minister Group Rajshahi. They wait in anticipation. A few smiles, concern.
Not the best of times for a batsman, isn't it? Not the best of times. You're standing there waiting. You know you've got
for ball
big target, at least 19 in 10 to chase. You need that momentum, that energy.
It's too long,
and then
Ajay?
You're not quite sure whether you should think about the next ball, or you should plan about the next 6 deliveries, or should you just wait in anticipation of whether you'll be able to bat out there or not.
Still waiting. There's a process to build the ball tracking. And that should be ready in a short while. Players wait. More time is taken out of the game.
Ball tracking is still preparing.
Rez has gone and had a look at the batsman's bat as he waits. Mahmudullah waiting in anticipation as well.
It can work in any team's favor from here, the stoppage in play. And usually it works in the bowling side's favor because it can just disrupt the concentration of the batsman.
He bowled a perfect Yorker at Saifuddin. So
ball tracking is still preparing.
Waiting for ball tracking.
Yeah, here it's come.
There it is. It's what the best.
Pitch in line, impact in line.
Few
wicket umpire's call.
Umpire
Stay with your original back onto
the umpire's call. There was an impact which was in line, but just because the umpire made the decision that it was going down leg side, not doing enough to give Ariful as an out, he survives.
Took a bit of time, but Ariful survives. 19 off 10, that's the equation.
Expect the full ball. Might be pace taken off. Ariful wants to come back for the two. He's made the sprint for one. He's dived in and he's been safe.
They're having a go at the umpire, asking whether that was above the waist. He's trying to make sure that he felt that it was above the waist. Well, you can make your mind up at home. I think that's a fair call as well. I think that's about the waist level.
And also he was batting outside his crease. The decision can only be given in the favour of the batsman if he's batting inside his crease. He had already made a move towards the bowler.
And I think the umpire actually gestured that when he asked the question. He said, well, you're on the move. Still having a go, Mahmudullah. Not happy, my goodness.
Anxiety levels are pretty high. You know he's not happy with that break that happened. You know he wants to be in that zone to take his team to victory.
Yeah, he's holding his ground. He's made the right decision, I think. Anyway, there's a small matter of 17 runs.
Lovely. There was an opportunity. He sensed it and he has placed to perfection. A few tempers that can be seen. But this time the umpire judges it and says it's a no ball and a free hit. It was a full one above the waist height.
Yeah, it looks as if it's also hit him on the glove. Not happy. We'll have a closer look and see if this is a no ball. That actually comes off the face of the bat and then onto the thumb. It's been called a no ball, so it'll be a free hit.
Tough call again for Saifuddin. Had ample time to bend his knees, try to lap it over, then realizing that the ball is coming to a waist height. Stands up enough to play down towards the third, to the fine leg region. Ball must have gone a little more difficult to grip. It must have gone a bit more wet. Back at the bowler. Too difficult for Saifuddin to hold it. Collects another IPDC boundary, Mahmudullah.
What a clean hit. Saifuddin was in trouble there. It is hit with power, with disdain. Low full toss. Oh. Umpire and bowler had to take cover. Free hit, pick up a boundary. 8 required now.
Yeah, that's the experience of Mahmudullah. The confidence in his batting clearly visible. Chances. His arm again makes a move again towards Saifuddin. He'll be unhappy. He is going to be too displeased, Saifuddin. It's just been difficult bowling conditions.
I think here, even though he's gone for 14, the game is still alive. You just never know in the final over. Try and bowl a dot ball here. Even though Mahmudullah will be on strike, try and get the game as deep as possible. try and chance the arm of the chasing team, trying to get over the line.
Should be a single. 140 for 5, and it's not getting easy, it's getting even more difficult with the dew falling.
বঙ্গবন্ধু ধরেছিলেন হাল সোনার বাংলা গড়ার।
পথ দেখিয়েছেন তারুণ্যকে নতুন কিছু করার। সেই পথ ধরে আমরা গড়েছি
বিশ্বের বিস্ময়।
তার সে স্বপ্নে এগোবে বাংলা।
বঙ্গবন্ধুর স্বপ্নের পথে জেমকন খুলনা, জেমকন গ্রুপ।
দেশ জুড়ে শিক্ষার আলো পৌঁছে দেওয়া চাইলেই সম্ভব। বিস্তৃত 4G নেটওয়ার্ক নিয়ে পাশে আছি গ্রামীণ ফোন।
প্রতারক কেটে দিলাম। বিকাশের গোপন তথ্য চাইলে কল কেটে দিন।
Mahmudullah. He knows it's going to be difficult bowling, especially for the seamers.
You can have a bath in that.
But to be fair, the game should have been over half an hour earlier. You won't have needed to counter these difficult conditions.
Yeah, very good point. Oh, that's why we've got you here.
And it's disadvantage for whoever is playing at this time, because it's not going to be that this is the last game of this tournament at this time. All the teams have had an opportunity to play the night game. Whoever is going to be bowling second, as he bowls a wide here, 3 runs.
And it's not really Minister Group Rajshahi's fault. Khulna actually bowled their over slowly.
I guess it's a message for all teams. It can happen to any team. If you don't bowl your overs quickly, don't take it only as an advantage. If you're batting second, it can actually be as a disadvantage as well. Any of the days when you're bowling second, that is. 5 of 6. That's a safer ball to bowl. Dig it in short, get the ball to pitch and bounce. But this time, it's the better of Ariful who manages to get the boundary.
Yeah, just one required of 5. Goes into the pitch, gets a good chunk of it on the pool in front of square, and just one bounce for an IPDC boundary. I spare thought for Minister Group Rajshahi, because I think some of the games, the last 2 they've lost, they've actually competed and pushed the games deep. It's just the smallest of margins that has cost them.
A single required, a fumble, a misfield, and that's enough for the Gemcon Khulna to complete another victory. This time, winning by 5 wickets.
Yeah, for a moment there was a bit of a dip in the run chase. 94 for 2, became 94 for 3, became 100 for 4, became 109 for 5. This partnership of 37 of 22 has just seen them over the line. And Mahmudullah's innings of 31 of 19, led from the front as the captain had to take the game to his opposition today.
Yep, strokeful innings of Mahmudullah, 31, really ensuring that he's not only a match winner, but the finisher in him, the ability to take the match deep and the ability to hold his calm even in tough situations, yet again come to the rescue of his team. Khulna will be happy collecting those 2 points. Ariful playing his part in the chase. And those 2 little crucial partnerships. Of course, the major one of 37 of just 22 deliveries between Ariful and Mahmudullah. The sniff that Rajshahi team got with those 3 dismissals is to ensure that those smiles were not going to be there at the end of the 20 overs. A lot of things right, Nazmul Shanto, for your team. You were smiling till the end of the 18th over, but I'm happy to see that smile. But what, according to you, didn't go according to plan?
I think with the bat we 10-15 runs short, but still the bowlers bowled really well.
You think these conditions become very difficult for your bowlers considering the dew just gets to increase and it's difficult to grip the ball?
Yeah, obviously batting second always difficult because there is lot of dew, but still the bowlers show some character and they are doing some good bowling.
Shanto, 4 in a row now that you've lost, but in those 4 losses, you've really pushed the game deep. You haven't really just sort of been blown out the water. As of today, you say you're short of runs, but you've pushed the game until the 20th over and just, as you say, not got over the line. How does that affect you now, trying to stay in the tournament?
I think if you look at our last 4 matches, we made a mistake 2-3 overs. We didn't bowl, I think, 2-3 overs, didn't bowl well, or in the middle we didn't bat well. So that's our problem. But we looking forward to our next match. Hopefully we can come back strongly.
Do come back strongly, and a very good innings from you personally. Congratulations for that, and thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Yes, it needed a special effort to start off with, and both Jahrul really ensured that along with Zakir he gets the scoreboard moving, and the manner in which both of them started attacking the bowling, it felt that it's going to be about 16 or 17 overs that Khulna was going to chase down the target till the time the wickets started falling.
Yeah, they really played some wonderful shots. Emerald Case came out as well and was destructive through the offside. There's another fantastic shot, just giving himself a bit of room. And off his pads, also dangerous in that region. Then Skies one. And was put down by Mohammad Saifuddin out in the deep. Don't bowl there to him, he will punish you. Mahmudullah again in the slot, and this is where it really started going right for the Khulna team.
That was it. Slight misfield, and that single allowing Mahmudullah to complete another victory for his team. Bowlers did their job for the Rajshahi team. They really fought it out. The 146, that's the target that Khulna needed, wasn't made easy. A strong comeback with Arafat Sani picking up a wicket, 2 for Mukidul as well. Saifuddin, the last over was very expensive, and that just turned the things around. That sniff that Khulna needed going out there to completing a win, they managed to get that. But a much better bowling performance.
Hey, look at the wickets column. They needed more of these. Zakir Hassan trying to go on the pull, and a good catch by the captain at mid-wicket. Jahrul Islam, he played a decent knock, and then this one again, maybe just forcing the game. Timing wasn't quite right, and Ronnie T takes a good catch. Emerald Case had just hit a 6. On this occasion, jumps right across the stumps and was adjudged to be in front of them, and LBW. Saifuddin, this is when they started to believe. They got the trump wicket of Saqib Al Hassan. And then Shamim, it was given out by the umpire, then they reviewed it and then proved to stay with the umpire. And this is, well, the match summary. 145 was just not enough. Good innings by Shanto, 55. Shivagata Holmes, 2 for 25. They'll stand out with the bat and the ball. Jahrul Islam got things started, 43 or 40. Mokadil's 2 for 31 was just not enough. Khulna, they win by 5 wickets.
This is what the standings look like after today's games. Chattogram still on top even after losing their first game, but they've done well enough to be on 8. Khulna, after today's victory, moved to 2nd position ahead of Beximo Dhaka. Fortune Barishal need a lot of tightening up to do. Head into the top 4 because the top 4 only make it to the playoffs. So what's coming up next after tomorrow's day off? It's going to be the Minister Rajshahi team up against the Fortune Barishal. That's on the 8th of December, 1:20 p.m. local time. Following that, it's going to be Khulna up against a Chattogram team. These two teams will vie for the top honors and the top slots. So 2 games coming up, but for now we take a very short break. We'll be shortly back for the presentation.
সবার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
জানাও তোমার 3টি ইচ্ছা।
দাঁড়াও
ওকে দাঁড়ালাম, বাকি 2টা
স্প্রাইট।